Well, hello, Transparent Church and friends. This is Pastor James with the Word of the Day. Today I want to spotlight Hebrews chapter 12, verse number 1 from the New Living Translation, where we find these words. Therefore, since we are surrounded by such a huge crowd of witnesses to the life of faith, let us strip off every weight that slows us down, especially the sin that so easily trips us up. And let us run with endurance the race God has set before us. Well, as we get started this morning, I want to use for a theme today, run with endurance. What the Hebrews writer shares with us after giving us this great discourse of examples of heroes and heroines of faith in chapter 11, he lets us know that since we've been surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, this metaphor of a cloud, of an audience of folks of faith, that we ought to run with endurance or patience, the race that is set before us. In order for us to have perseverance, we must use another P word, pace ourselves. So often we get out of pace because we start looking at someone else's race. I learned early on that in order to run, not just fast, but run far, you have to pace yourself. Never shall forget the first time I ran the quarter in high school. I broke out of the blocks. I was beating everybody on the first curve, on the back stretch. But when I hit that last second curve, that gorilla jumped on my back. That's what they call it in track. And I barely walked across the finish line, all because I didn't pace myself, came in last place. And what I learned that day that has helped me along the way, not just in track, but in life, is that you have to pace yourself. Here's the other key. The Hebrews writer continues to let us know the key to running the race with patience is to, in the next verse, fix your eyes on Jesus, knowing that he is the author and the finisher. So in as much as there are heroes and heroines of faith we can look to, the ultimate goal and guide that we have is to look toward Jesus, keeping our eyes on him, on the race he's called us to. So today, I don't want you to focus on your situation. Keep your focus on your Savior, and he will help you and I to persevere and run the race with patience. Let's do that today. God bless you.